What is up, guys? It's Fanboy from Super Lego Fanboy, and today we got another Lego Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4 set to review. This is set number 71864, ages 7 and up. This is Kai and Cole's Combiner Vehicles. Oof, that's a mouthful. Has 394 pieces. You get 3 minifigures. I guess two vehicles. One of them is a motorcycle, and I think the other one is a buggy for Kai and Cole. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's what they are. Before we take a look at the sets, have a look at the box artwork. And you can see here, it's really nicely done. And our figures we get are Cole, Kai, and an ice monster. And of course, there, so right there. There's your actual size scale. Around. And here's nothing much showing you except for I guess the play feature of this set, which we will talk about in a little bit. Now let's move it out of the way and take a look at this set. So here they are. So it's basically two vehicles in one. Obviously, this is obviously for Cole, and this one's obviously for Kai. Now, as you guys know, the brand new trailer came out. Now, we did show this for a brief second, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing this too. I'm pretty hoping. So, well, let's start with this first. So, this is obviously meant for Kai, because it has the red, I guess an orange, yellow right there. I can't really tell. There's a little bit of gold right here, and this thing can actually roll pretty well, like so. I mean, it's kind of a buggy. I mean, it is a buggy, but that's what it has the cars for. These wheels are for, I meant to say. I don't know if this is intentional, but you can actually move, I guess, the bumper up and down, but I think it's made to stay like this. And you can see it uses the daggers. I think they're called daggers. I'm not entirely sure, but you get 4 of them for the front. There we go. And yeah, I think that looks really cool. We actually have a driving wheel for actually tied to go in, and you can see the hood can actually open up, show. Oh. And we can put Kai inside of it just to show you what he looks like. And here's what Kai actually looks like inside of it, and you can see he fits in even with the armor on, which you guys know I love that armor piece. Yeah, going on back here, I guess these are like exhaust, or maybe like the engine. I'm not entirely sure. On front here, I guess we have a little turret right here, which can actually shoot out these stud shooters. Like so. You get another 2 in case you lose one. There can be swiveled right here, but this is how far you go. And like I said, the turret can actually spin a full 360. Right there. We got some stickers. So this flag right here is actually a sticker. This is a sticker, that's a sticker, and this is a sticker. Now, interesting enough, it doesn't say any instruction, but it shows on the box. Apparently, you can switch out the flag for Cole's motorcycle, but I don't know why they didn't mention it before. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, the main gimmick to these two, this set, well, these two vehicles, that you can actually take them off like this, and you can actually make some match. Well, you know, like you can have you can have Kai have the back end of Cole's, or Cole can have the rear end of Kai. So, well, for their vehicles, and you can see how it's connected with these clips right here. And I don't know, inside you can barely see, but there's like a little connector right there to hold it. on like so. So yeah, we're gonna see what it looks like. But overall, I think this is a pretty decent sized buggy, and I really hope we get to see this in the show. I mean, I think we did saw a little bit in the trailer, so that's a good sign. I wonder what this thing will be used for. But for now, let's take a look at Cole's motorcycle. And you see right here, it's obviously for Cole, and it's about time we get some stuff for Cole. I mean, we've really been getting some Cole stuff. I mean, we did got his Golem form in a Lego set. We got his Dragon Titan mech from, I'm trying to remember, does Cole have the most least sets, in my opinion? I think, in my opinion, Cole has the most least sets with him in it. I mean, with like his own like vehicles, which is interesting. But anyways, the color schemes, it's mostly black with some highlight of orange and gold here. And just like Kai's bike, this can actually roll pretty well right there. And here's where you can actually connect that flag to right there. I don't know why they don't show it in I don't think they show it up in instruction booklet, but it only shows on a box. But yeah, that's what the flag will look like on Cole's motorcycle, which is interesting. I mean, personally, I think we should maybe got another flag so we can actually see what it looks like. So we can have so what I'm trying to say is maybe we should got maybe another flag so we can have one for both Kai and Cole's vehicle. This one, but for weaponry, this doesn't really have any weaponry except for, I guess, the blades up front here for defense. Articulation, we have some for like these little pieces. I guess you could say like they're like the jets or some motors or something. I'm not entirely sure. And we can have Cole actually ride it inside of it right there. And now it looks like he's ready to drive. Now I kind of told you with the Kai, you can actually split both their vehicles, and same for this one. Just gotta yank it off like this, and you can kind of see it there. It's the pretty much connector piece, what you use for both of them. And if you want to, you can mix, like I said, you can mix matches and have the back end of Cole's motorcycle on front of Kai's vehicle, like that. And if you want to, you can have Kai's back end on Cole's motorcycle to make it look like he has his turret, has some weapons right here to fight. Now, I'm guessing when we're going to be probably seeing this in the show, I'm not entirely sure. Now, as I'm recording this, Dragon Horizon Part 2 of Season 4 has not yet been released in where I live. So, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be seeing them like kind of split and like mix match, but I like the idea. But personally, I think I prefer the word but I kind of like it when they have them look like so. But don't get me wrong, I like the idea. It's pretty. It's kind of, I mean, I guess it's kind of different for like any other Lego sets. I mean, I think they did like something similar like this. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, these are a very nice vehicles you should get for your Lego collection, for your Ninjago collection. I mean, let's be honest, we really need to get some stuff for Cole more often. Speaking of Cole, let's take a look at our minifigures. So the first figure we get are Kai. Cole, and the ice monster here. We'll first take a look at Kai. Let me get in focus. There we go. So Kai is pretty much the same figure that we got him before in that treehouse battle set. His weapon is like a ton right here, but everything else is the same for this figure. The printing on his legs is the same, the torso printing on the front, and whoops, on the back right here. But don't get me wrong, I love these outfits, but sometimes it can be a little tiring to get the same figures at the same time. From last year, he has his two angry faces. I mean, he has his angry face right here, and his happy face right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. But it's just the same figure that we got to before, with the Treehouse Battle set, which is still a fantastic set. But I guess it's a nice way, a cheap way you could get this version of Kai right here. So if you miss out on that treehouse, you could for this set. Anyways, here we have Cole, and just like Kai, he has a katana right here, and he's pretty much the same figure that we got with Cole's mission mech. But I'm not sure. Is this the cheaper way you could get this version of Cole, or was it the Gollum form? Let me know in the comments down below. But everything else, it's just the same. The printing, the torso printing, and the leg printings are pretty much the same. The back printing is the same right there. Look, I'm not complaining. I love, these are probably one of my favorite ninja outfits. And he has two faces, his angry face right here, and then his murky face, and he has the armor. Has that new dragon armor piece right there. There we go. Yeah. And here's the last minifigure, which only comes in 2 sets, including this one. And this is, of course, the Ice Monster. As you guys know, we've been waiting for this set to come out, for this guy to come out, as well as the Fire Monster. And the printing on him is crazy. He has transparent arms. I guess he has some kind of like an ice hammer thing. I'm not sure. The head, shoulder is actually one piece, so it's just all one piece. The tail is, I guess the spiky tail is like connected to it, but I'm afraid if it gets played a lot, it might break off, which I don't hope it doesn't happen. The printing on him is amazing and very icy like, and just like some of the other elemental monsters, he has that, like, I guess that necklace thing that's on his legs, and you can actually notice it uses the mini short legs, not the longer legs that we saw with the Kai and Cole, or the really short legs for like some of the stone armor. But these are actually the exact same legs we saw for the Rock minifigure from Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. But yeah, very nice kit. And I think this is the second time we see these legs on a Ninjago minifigure. But overall, a fairly solid Lee Ice minifigure. See what I did? It's a nice, I said ice. I cracked myself up. Now let's bring everything back in. There we go. So here's everything back to its place. So, overall thoughts about this set? I don't get me wrong, I like the idea you can actually mix and match these two vehicles. I like that. I really like when LEGO does like something unique stuff like this. The figures are okay, but this is kind of the kind of the cheaper way you could get the Ice Monster minifigure. The other way is it in Wildfire's transforming dragon mech, which we will get to shortly. Don't worry, guys. Don't miss out on that set review. But yeah, overall, I like this set, and I really want to see what it does in the part 2 of Dragon's Rising Season 4. So yeah. So, that was it, guys. This was a look at the LEGO Ninjago Dragon's Rising, Kai, and Cole's Combiner vehicles. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you won't miss any more awesome videos like these. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Feel free to ask me any questions, and I will see you next time.